Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von Vampyr. In der letzten Folge haben wir von Lord Redgrave den Befehl bekommen, jemanden zu verwandeln. Und dafür mussten wir kurz einen Umweg suchen, weil wir in die Quarantänezone nicht rein konnten. Und jetzt sind wir nochmal mussten wir durch die Kanalisation gehen und haben jetzt einen interessanten Ort entdeckt, wo wir erstmal gucken, was zum Geil hier abgeht. Wo laufe ich jetzt eigentlich gerade hin? Hier ist... Aha. Da ist unsere liebe Dame, die wir suchen sollen. Gut. Okay. Wir haben also die Dame gefunden. Gut zu wissen. Gut. Einmal Blut saugen. Das ist, glaube ich, die Fähigkeit, die den aus... Gut, hier. Komm. Bro, what? Kann ich nicht mal ausweichen, Alter, Bro. Hoffentlich startest du mich jetzt wieder hier vorne, ne? Und nicht wieder am Anfang von der Kanalisation, weil sonst bin ich gefickt. Aber sowas von. Weil ich... Alter. Wo starte ich? Doch, hier lang muss ich. Hier hinter muss ich. So. Wahrscheinlich lang genug. So, hier. Einmal zappen. Okay. Alter, Bro. So. Habt ihr nichts anderes zu sagen, wenn ihr mich seht? Bro! Ja, hier, danke. Ich brauche ein bisschen Blut zum Heilen. Bro! Gut. Alter, Bro, Ausdauer. Komm. Komm schon. Ja, wir machen ein bisschen mehr Schaden. Jetzt. Jetzt. Kürzlich geführtes Tagebuch. Ich habe eine strapaziöse Reise aus Manchester hinter mir und bin gerade in London angekommen. Die Stadt wirkt traurig und verzweifelt. Hier wird es nicht schwer, eine Frau zu finden, die dem Tod entrinnen will. Ich kann es gar nicht erwarten, meine Nachforschung zu beginnen. Schon bald bin ich keine Jungfrau mehr. Die Zelle ist vorbereitet. Jetzt brauche ich nur noch die richtige Kandidatin und muss sie hereinschaffen. Es wird eine schöne und einfühlsame Frau mit sonnigem Gemüt sein. Ich habe meine Überzeugungskünste bereits an einigen Frauen ausprobiert und sie haben gewirkt. Jedenfalls meistens, aber meine zukünftige Braut soll nicht unterwürfig sein. Ich werde meine Macht nur einsetzen, um sie herzubringen. Dann werde ich ihr meine Vorhaben erklären und sie einwilligen lassen. Das ist wichtig. Meine Lady soll aus eigenem Willen meine Frau für die Ewigkeit werden. Ich glaube, ich habe die perfekte Partnerin gefunden. Ihr Name war Louise. Sie ist Kellnerin in einem Wirtshaus und ziemlich bezaubernd. Ich liebe es, wenn sie in dieser Bar die Drinks serviert. Unverwüstlich und stolz. Ich bin sicher, sie wird mein Angebot annehmen. Sobald das Vampirblut ihre Metamorphose herbeigeführt hat, wird ihr Gesicht verheilen und ihre Narben werden verschwinden. Dann wird sie die makellose Schönheit sein, die momentan nur ich sehe. Ich verstehe es nicht. Louise verweigert sich meinem Angebot. Warum nur? Ich habe ihr versprochen, dass sie nie zu etwas zwingen würde. Vielleicht lasse ich sie etwas hungern. Dann wird sie verstehen, dass ich die einzige Wahl bin. Danke.
Are you all right, miss?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Okay. Jetzt. Bro, what the fuck? Naja, wie man mit Vampiren klarkommt. Wo zum Geil laufe ich gerade hin? Aha. Auf den richtigen Weg anscheinend, ha? Gewöhnliche Axt. Gut. Dann sind wir hier anscheinend fertig. Und wir können uns hier hoch bewegen. Ist klar, dann war das tatsächlich der richtige Weg. Und ich hätte die Frau und die Quest erst jetzt machen können. Aber naja, jetzt haben wir die Frau gerettet. Müssen sie oben nur noch finden. Und jetzt sind wir bei der Hauptquest angekommen. So. Temple Church. Betritt Always Anwesen. Erstmal die Quest hier aufmachen. Was sind Sie denn? Ah, Zwillinge.
I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I don't know. I was born and raised in London, but I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Jetzt reden wir mit deinem
Good
Bruder.
evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a clear idea of where you stand concerning crucial questions. Don't you think?
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Das stimmt tatsächlich.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Okay.
Goodbye for now. Good. Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Aha, hier sind noch da sind also die ganzen Leute. Die sind beide gesund.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Okay.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Okay.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
No, I've noticed nothing odd.
All right. But keep your eyes open, though.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Miss Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
Die habe ich beide schon getroffen.
Her father reported her missing.
Habe ich beide schon
We
gerettet.
don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for
Hier
such
würde ich wohl den Tipp
investigation.
bekommen, dass ich da lang suchen müsste.
Tell me about Mr. Kim.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who's been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Hab beide schon gerettet.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal. Sometimes
Redet von
precise.
Vampiren und
How
Scares.
could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Okay.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson's exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr.
Haben wir fast alle in diesem Bereich kennengelernt. Wo ist das Drecksanwesen von ihm? Hier hinten? Schon wieder ein Versteck, ja. Schon wieder ein Versteck hier. Gut. Okay. Ist das? Hier ist ja nichts versteckt in diesem Haus. Schade. Aha. Ausdauer Serum. Ja, die Uhr. Kann ich irgendwas verbessern hier? Ich verbessere das einfach mal. Wir 302 machen. Das ist stärker, glaube ich sogar. Die gute Axt ist stärker als mein Ding. Moment. Wollte gerade schon sagen, ich dachte, man kann es beides gleichzeitig benutzen. Die ist besser, die Flinte hier. Im Moment ist zwar das besser, aber die ist tatsächlich besser, wenn ich sie aufweite. Das heißt, gute Waffen sind gut. Gute Säge. Okay. Ich habe 3000 Blut. Benutze ich das jetzt nochmal? Ich glaube ja. Jetzt haben wir das freigeschaltet, der Schattennebel. Stufe 2. Ich kann den Körper nochmal erhöhen. Ich kann taktisch verbessern hier. Okay, 24 bin ich jetzt. Ich kann sogar zurücksetzen. Das machen wir vielleicht vor dem Finale, weil ich weiß nicht, was das macht. Aber jetzt sehen wir wahrscheinlich, wie die Leute noch kranker werden. Okay, dieser Bereich ist also jetzt im gesunden Zustand, weil ich sie gerettet habe. Okay. Bedenklich. Stabil. Feindlich. Ich muss den Bereich zu heilen, ist am einfachsten. So. Moment, falsche Richtung. Doch, richtig. So, gehen wir mal hier draus. Da kam ich rein, andere Richtung. Mach ich doch. Woher wollt ihr wissen, dass ich kein Mensch bin? Macht er gerade echt T-Posing? So. Einmal die Ulti zünden. Müssen wir beim nächsten Mal verbessern, wenn wir das können. So, vielleicht in der Richtung muss irgendwo das Anwesen sein von ihm. So. Aufgeschlossen, danke. Hier komme ich nicht rein. Okay. Schocken und Blutzapfen. So. Und jetzt, ebenso jetzt. So. Okay, irgendwo muss das Anwesen sein. Aber wo? Muss ich die Leute echt fragen, wo dieses Anwesen ist.
Goodbye, Detective.
Goodbye.
Nee, die können mir nicht sagen, wo es ist. Vielleicht in der Nähe von dem Besteck. Einmal kurz durchs Versteck gehen. In die Richtung. Hier rein. Das sieht nach dem Anwesen aus. Okay. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, ich beende die Folge hier. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und in der nächsten Folge betreten wir das Anwesen. Ciao. Euer Gladius.